What you see on the surface doesn't tell the whole story. There's more to it than that. You see, I'm kind of a nerd. I like to read and study. I always have. But as a kid, that put a target on me. I was picked on and bullied. That's me. My name is Erykah. I live in East St. Louis. Things are looking great now, but it wasn't always so smooth. Let me back up a little. I love my mom. I do. And I think she's amazing to understand that I needed something more and to get me something more.
To me, it's a bigger picture. It's more. Because she wants more, she can do more, and she needs to know that there is more. And I couldn't provide her with that.
When I was 7, she signed me up for a big sister. That's when I met Janine. She gave me that friendship, that voice of reason I never had. The best part is, she helped my mom to get me where I am today.
Erykah is a great kid. She's got great potential, but sometimes that's not enough. I'm just thrilled that Tracy and I could work together and I could be part of that team to keep her on the right track.
They helped me focus and gave me the support I needed when I was picked on. Without them and their love, this story may have ended differently. Now things are great. I'm only 16 and just graduated at the top of my high school class.
It really excites me to see just how she's grown from a little child to this grown-up that could be anything she chooses to be.
But this isn't the last chapter. I have a full ride to UIC in pre-med. I want to become a doctor for the sole reason of helping people. With my mom and big sister supporting me, I'm certain that will happen.
These kids had seen things in their life that nobody at their ages should ever have seen. Very severely abused, severely neglected, seen things that I cannot imagine.
They were bruised from head to toe. They were so bruised that they could hardly walk through the door. And when you see that and you care for kids as much as we do, it just breaks your heart to think of how anybody could treat kids like that.
Even now, Zachary's always looking over his shoulder, trying to make sure that everything's safe for him and his brothers and sister.
He comes to me to say, protect me, keep me safe. And I said, believe me, I'll be right in the way and nothing's gonna hurt you.
I remember many times just having to take one of them into my arms, give them a big hug and say, I'm so sorry that ever happened to you. Just make sure that they understand that they're safe now.
And that it won't ever happen again, as long as we can help it. When we found out that we were not able to have our own children, I was devastated. But that's when Bobby's grandma said, wait a minute, there are plenty of children who need love. Just because they don't come from you doesn't mean you can't give that love to them. The caseworker called and they said, can you take 2 kids just for tonight? They called back and said, what if it's not 2 kids? What if it's actually 5 children? We looked at each other and said, yeah, we can do it.
And she kept calling and saying, are you sure that you're okay? And I said, you know what, we're fine. You're not moving these kiddos. They're here, they've walked right in, grabbed a hold of our hearts, and they're not going anywhere. Our main goal as parents, I think, is just to raise children who are happy, healthy, loved, and can grow up to love a family of their own.
To me, that's the most rewarding, because when those kids came to live with us, there was not a lot of smiles. There was not a lot of laughter. There was a lot of hurt. And there was a lot of pain. And while we know that that probably will never totally be gone, we're so happy to see that all of the smiles are there, all of the love we can provide helps to make it that way for them.
I can't even imagine how I would feel not having these kiddos. You know, it reminds us every day, you know, I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. That's why we did what we did and where we're at today.